Hello, hello, hello. What is up? Good to see you guys, all you out there on the internet. Pleasure to have you here for this little pre-stream stream where I am going to tell y'all that I'm going to be streaming some Euro Truck Simulator 2 over on Twitch starting in just a little bit. Once we're done this little pre-stream stream situation here, I'll be over on Twitch and we'll be hanging out for the main stream. If you'd like to join us over on Twitch, you can do that really easily. Twitch.tv/the ASMR Nerd is the place to do that. You could type that into your address bar if you're feeling really old school, or there's a link down below this here stream that you can tap on or click on to head on over to Twitch. Or if you really want, you could just go to twitch.tv and type the ASMR Nerd into the search and I'll turn up. It's just that easy. I would love to see you over there for some chill European highway driving. For those who don't know, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is exactly what it sounds like. You drive big trucks around Europe and you move stuff from one place to another. And it sounds like it would be boring as hell. And sometimes it kind of is, but it's also weirdly compelling. There's a lot of beautiful European scenery, and there's sort of there's just something really compelling about driving big trucks and building up your trucking empire. I never thought that I would be a fan of a truck simulator game, but it is undeniably good. I started playing it a couple of years back, and I've enjoyed it ever since. It's a great wind-down game. It's great for just hanging out, cruising, enjoying some pretty scenery, and chatting, which is what we'll be doing over on the stream at twitch.tv/the ASMR Nerd. For the first hour or so, we'll just be chilling. I'll be hanging out with you guys. We'll chat. I'll find out how your weeks are going. We'll catch up. It'll be good times. And then after that, I'll open my beer. I've got a beer lined up for tonight that I've never tried before. It's a strawberry rhubarb wheat beer, which I don't think I've ever had a strawberry rhubarb beer before. So looking forward to that. And then we'll get to the Euro trucking. So anyway, I invite you, my friend, my dear friend, to come join us over on Twitch, whether you've been there 100 times before or whether you've never been there before. We have a wonderful community who will be happy to see you there. A wonderful group of individuals. You will certainly make some friends if you do not already have friends in our viewership there. And it's just going to be really chill. It's just going to be really laid back, really relaxed tonight. That's the plan anyway. But you know, best laid plans sometimes go awry. We shall see. But that's the plan. All right, who's here? Who's here? We got in the chat. Jaden. Bang. Certified first. Bang. I don't know why I said bang. Bam. Whatever. Certified first, Jaden. You did it again. I don't know how you do it, but it's pretty impressive. Honestly, it's quite impressive. I think you're almost always the first one on the YouTube stream chat here, Jaden. Cyrus, good evening. The Mori Vita, hello, hello. Super Miolas, hi, how are you? I am very happy to see you too, Mori Vita. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here and that you are happy to be here. Our Tyler McLam says hi, to which I say hello, hello. Jaden says, Nick getting that scent beard. Besides the white. Yeah, I don't normally wear a white top. Like, it's uncommon. Usually I'm wearing a black t-shirt or a dark color. So I always feel weird when I see myself on camera wearing white like this. But I like this design a lot. And I think what it does is it throws my beard into very sharp relief against my white shirt. So you can see just how unruly all my beard hairs are. But also just how long it's getting. I think that's what's going on here. Heck yeah, Arcandia. It is in fact Thursday. It's Thursday, my dudes, as they say. Don't they say that? Yo, what's up, Sam? Good to see you. Blue Pine, good evening. Good evening. Alaskan Yeti. Ma, get my trucker hat. It's trucking time. I won't lie, I was reminded that it's been a long time since I streamed Euro Truck by another streamer whose stream I was hanging out in last night. They're like, yo, last time I was hanging out in your stream you were playing ETS 2. And I was like, yeah, that's a while ago. It's been a long time since we played it on the stream. So you know what? We're gonna do it tonight. That's what I feel like playing. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, Nicoma, you'll be finishing the art during the stream. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It is, once again, an incredibly flattering piece of art, I must say. I'm very keen to see it. But there's no rush, of course. There's no rush. You take your time. But I'm very excited to see the finalized piece. Good evening, Dylan. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Hey, Darthson. I might have been able to guess that from your name, that it was Darthson. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming to the pre-stream stream. Jaden says, well, I haven't been able to make it to any of your streams due to COVID, but I'm back and ready for some Euro Truck Simulator. But you've been making it out to the pre-stream streams here, Jaden. You've been making it out to the pre-stream streams. Also, sorry to hear that you've been dealing with COVID. That sucks. But I'm glad that you're feeling better, and I'm glad that we're going to get to see you tonight over on Twitch. That's awesome. That's awesome. Dylan says, I checked out Roll for Relaxation. Yes. Yes. Love the work you and your friends have been doing. Thank you. Oh, Roll for Relaxation is just my favorite. It's so much fun. We have so much fun with that series. For those of you who may not know, for whatever reason, Roll for Relaxation is a ASMR-ish Dungeons and Dragons side project that I participate in along with some other awesome ASMR creators, including Amy from Amy K ASMR, and Sage from Whisperwind ASMR, and also Mixed ASMR in Season 1. And if you're interested in checking it out, if you haven't, you can find it here on YouTube. You can just search Roll for Relaxation. But it's also in podcast format on all your favorite places where podcasts are found. So, and as a matter of fact, my friends, I think we're gonna have some very exciting Roll for Relaxation related news very soon. I shouldn't say more than that because nothing's finalized yet. But if you guys are up for some actual play D&D in an ASMR style with some pretty awesome ASMR creators, not necessarily including myself in that statement, but yeah, just keep your eyes open for an announcement in the next couple of weeks here. We got something coming up for you, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm very excited about it. That's all I'll say about that. Consider yourselves teased. You are the first to be teased. Anyway, thank you, Dylan. I'm glad you've been enjoying Roll for Relaxation. We have tons of fun with it. Astronomical. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, what's up, Asian Persuasion? Good to see you. Good to see you. That's right, Laura. The pre-stream stream. It's a classic. It's a classic. What would we do without it? Arkentia says, Nick, I played my first varsity soccer game for my high school and scored. Nice. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations on scoring. Team sports, not something that I've ever been good at, but I'm glad that some people are. And that sounds like quite the victory. So, hey, Caleb. Caleb says, would you ever consider doing a stream on how to build different types of decks for Pokemon or Magic? Interesting question. Kind of a how to start guide. I hope that question makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Although, truth be told, I have not played Pokemon cards for like 25 years, probably. Maybe not quite that long, but like 20 years anyway. Yeah, probably about 20 years. I guess Pokemon cards weren't really a thing 20 years ago, or 25, sorry. But I also haven't really been playing Magic for at least the last 5 or 6 years. And so I'm really completely out of it when it comes to like what is the meta these days, what are people playing. Like I'm really not the best person to give deck building advice, is what I'm trying to say. So I think it's pretty unlikely that I would do a video of that sort unless I get back into one or the other or both at some point in the future here, in which case then maybe I would. If I start playing again and I feel like I have something worthwhile to say about deck building. It's a great suggestion, Caleb, but I'm sorry I can't do it for you. Yeti says, got any laptop recommendations? I'm in the market and I have zero tech sense. My first question is, does it have to be a laptop? I guess. Because if you're looking for a gaming machine, you'll always get less performance for your dollar in a laptop than you would in a tower PC. That said, PC components are still pretty expensive. Graphics cards have come down from the stratospheric heights that they were, but are still not where they ought to be. And so, even building a tower PC these days is not necessarily a value proposition. So, from that perspective, yeah, maybe a laptop isn't such bad value these days. But I have not really been paying attention to laptops recently either. I don't know what's good right now. There's so many different models available from so many different manufacturers. Asus always makes pretty reliable stuff. They're often my go-to. Gigabyte and MSI have been pretty shifty lately. Some of their business practices. I have a hard time supporting them right now. Anyway, so no, I don't really have a particular laptop recommendation. But Yeti, if you want to DM me, if you have some specific needs, I'm sure we could look for something and find something that would work for you. I'd be happy to help. Hey Ember, welcome. Good to see you. Ember Flower in the chat. I'm glad that you can make it this week. Glad you can make it tonight. Ayla says that would be Cook Caleb. Oh, good. I think I was supposed to say that would be good, Caleb. Again, I'm sorry. I'm just not the right person to do that kind of video, probably. So, Jaden, my week has been good. It's been busy. I've got a lot of things going on. My PhD supervisor came back from a long vacation just this week, and so it's been a lot of getting him caught up and sort of getting back on board with some of the stuff we were working on before he went on vacation. And of course he has a lot of demands of me, so it's been a bit of a readjustment getting back into the swing of things. But I've been calling you Ayla and Laura, but it's probably more Alea Laura, because it's 2 A's at the end. But thank you. The beard, yes, I'm still using beard oil. And today I started using something called a beard butter. A beard butter. Well, butter my beard. I'm going to start using that, saying butter my beard. And I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. It offers a bit more hold than what I'm used to. But I will say it smells delightful. It's like a sandalwood and vanilla. So, yes. Yeah. Just experimenting with different beard products, trying to find out what works for me. I recently sort of I'm just reaching the end of my current beard oil, so I'm trying out another one, or I will be. We'll see how that goes. But thank you. Yeah, Magic is a lot of fun, Emberflower. It is. I just haven't had a lot of time to devote to it, or really people to play with lately. And by lately, I mean the last 5+ years. Yeah, what's up, Real Name? Real Name says, one of these days, Nick is just going to stream here entirely because we'll have forgotten to stream on Twitch. It sounds like something I'd probably do. I mean, somebody would probably alert me to it, but... Nick Holmes says, I have an Asus TUF gaming laptop that does really well with high-performance programs and games. Yeah. Yeah, Asus, their stuff tends to be a little bit pricier, but they, in my experience, they always produce quality stuff, so I find it worth it. Yeah, no worries, Yeti. No worries. You know, actually, my current laptop is a Lenovo, and it's been fine. But I know that there was some weird stuff about them pre-installing what was effectively spyware at one point. I don't know if they still are. But the Lenovo laptop I've had is like 8 years old now, and it's still going strong. So. Thoughts on Marvel's Wolverine by Insomniac? Oh, Tony, was that announced today? Actually, I have not caught up on all the PlayStation State of Play announcements. The only one I know about is the KOTOR remake, which I'm very excited about. But I'm sure they're showing some other stuff that I've not heard about. So I have no impressions to share. I have no takes, hot or otherwise. Yeah, Asus is pretty good. It's pronounced more so like Allah, Alora. Okay, well, Allah, I agree. Asus is pretty good. I got lots of Asus recommendations in the chat here. Emberflower also agrees. What's up, Matthew? What's up? What's up? Act. Yes, I'm really happy about that KOTOR remake. I've been waiting for that for years. It seems like something they should have done long ago, honestly. I'm sure it'll come out on PC at some point. They said it's a launch exclusive on PS5, but I'm pretty sure it'll come out on PC at some point, at least probably Xbox too eventually. Amber Flower says, speaking of hair, sometimes no matter how hard you try, hard water will ruin your hair. Nothing will help except for water filter. I believe it. I've never had to live somewhere with hard water, but that wouldn't surprise me at all that that's the case. Which is too bad. Asian Persuasion says, my Asus TUF A15 with the 4800H and an RTX 2060 kicks ass. For $900, that is a solid deal for those specs. That is really good. Yeah, that is a fantastic deal for those specs. Yeah, they announced the KOTOR remake today. They haven't showed any footage. It was just a cinematic teaser. It was a really cool little teaser, but very loud motorcycle. What I will say, which has me like a little uncertain about it, it's being developed by Aspyr, and Aspyr is largely known for porting a bunch of games. They ported Pod Racer, Jedi Knight, Republic Commando. They updated them and ported them over to like Switch and that kind of stuff over the last few years. And they did a mobile version of the original KOTOR, the mobile port, which was pretty good actually. It was not bad. But I don't think they have a lot of experience with like development of their own. And so taking such a hallowed property as the original KOTOR and remaking it from scratch, they're claiming that they're modern graphics and tech, and so it's not just a remaster, it's like a remake. There's a lot of responsibility to give those guys. Not that I doubt them necessarily, just that they're somewhat unproven in that regard. So we'll see. I am optimistic. I'm excited. But yeah. Yeti says, my brother got a Lenovo 8 years ago and his was great, so I got the next year's model and they installed a bunch of bloatware and malware on it. It's been a pain in the neck. So I wonder if your brother and I got a Lenovo right around the same time and then you got nailed with all that crap the next year. That sucks. That sucks. That's too bad. That's too bad. Daniel Hobson, hello. The Maury Vita asks if I played God of War 2018. No, I haven't. I would love to, but it never came to PC, and I don't own any PlayStation systems. So, yeah, no, I don't have a PS4 or PS5, so I've not played it. I'd love them to port that to PC. I would buy it in a heartbeat. 7. What's KOTOR? KOTOR is Knights of the Old Republic, and it was, well, it is an RPG. It was developed by BioWare back in, I don't know, 2004-ish, maybe? When did the first KOTOR came out? 2003? Maybe even earlier than that. Come on, Wikipedia. Release date. 2003. Yeah. And it was followed up with a very well-regarded sequel from Obsidian. And then there was the MMO that came out back in 2011, 12, something like that. The Old Republic. But anyway, it's a Star Wars RPG set during the Old Republic, so like 4,000 years before the Battle of Yavin type time frame. And it was known for having some excellent storytelling, some excellent companions, some really cool plot twists, just some really good Star Wars stuff. And I think that it would really be great for a new generation to enjoy that. And I would like to go back and play it all updated and looking pretty and all that. Okay, Final Fantasy VII style remake would be amazing, right? Evan's like, are we moving to Twitch at some point? Yeah, we are. We are. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. This went so much longer than I expected. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Goodness. Okay, I'm gonna rip through the chat here real quick. Lord Chanka says, hey, oh Nick, how do you feel about KOTOR being exclusive to PS5? I think it's a launch exclusive. That's the impression I'm under. Maybe I'm wrong. If it's only on PS5 ever, that's bad. That sucks. But Felipe, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on today's announcements because I don't even know what today's announcements were. I haven't had time to look into it yet. So I guess I'll find out. Aside from KOTOR, that's the only thing I know about. But I'm gonna say chances are probably slim that I make a video on it, but if there's enough there that excites me, then maybe I will. Slow Drunken Gold. Oh, so close, Yeti. So close. Yeah, it'll be a timed exclusive. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Thank you, Tony. This is a very clicky, loud keyboard, absolutely. It makes my typing sound more extreme than it is. Richard says, I cannot wait to have more than those two horrible death sounds for Rodians. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe they'll just keep the old terrible death sounds. Who knows? Who knows? Ember Flower says, I never got into Star Wars and I feel like a heretic. It's okay. No one's judging. I mean, the original films are absolutely cinematic classics. They are well worth watching if you've never seen them, just on their own merits. But the whole like Star Wars fandom can get kind of weird. Like, I think, but you know, that's cool if you're not into it. There's lots of other really good Star Wars stuff adjacent to the original movies as well. That's very good. Okay, let's get on over to Twitch. It's time because I've been streaming here for almost 25 minutes. How did that happen? How does this happen? I don't know. Twitch.tv/the ASMR Nerd, my friends. The link's right down there at the bottom of the screen, and underneath this stream, you can click or tap on through. You can join me and our wonderful Twitch crew over there. All kinds of fantastic, wonderful folks in the chat who will be happy to welcome you in, and you know, socialize, make friends, all that stuff. So Euro Truck Simulator 2